What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Hash It Out Show. I'm your host, JB, your sports guy. I'm joined by the man, never had a loss of words, catch him on Crescent City Sports, the one, the only, VK Jones. VK, what's happening, brother?
Ready to hash it out, baby. That's what we do. It's what we do every week. Appreciate everybody joining us. I hope you enjoyed Rihanna on Sunday. I know you was like, "Hi, Rihanna, bye, Rihanna." So I hope you enjoyed yourself with that, and appreciate everybody joining us everywhere, all over the state, all over the world. Continue to listen to us continue to watch us Facebook, also YouTube Live, and go to youtube.com under Vashawn Jones. We got to hash it out exclusive interview. Edgerrin James, the NFL Hall of Famer. Go check it out. I want this thing to go viral. We want this thing to go viral. So come on, listen to it, check it out. I'm gonna put it out some more on Instagram, put it out on everything else. So check it out. The hash it out exclusive interview, myself and Edgerrin James.
Yes, everybody, check that out. I saw it. Great interview. Edgerrin James was in the building, was in the city. Granted, my man VK a special interview, so make sure y'all check that out, please. Today's show, we are going to go over the girls basketball playoff brackets that were released today. We're going to give you our thoughts on who will win the first round matchups very quickly on all 10. And if we got time later on, we're going to hit a specific topic that is growing in the New Orleans area. Should high school coaches allow their players to wear basketball jerseys that has the city on the front of the jersey instead of the school name or the school nickname? We have time. Me and VK, we're going to jump into that because me and VK, we disagree on it, and we will get into it. But first, let's start off with Division One. Okay, Division One brackets came out, and this is Division One Select. And as you see, John Curtis is the overall number one seed. They will take on the winner of St. Joseph Academy or Bird. Who do you think is going to win that matchup, VK?
You said St. Joseph and Bird.
Yes.
Well, that's going to be 17-16 is always close. You know what I'm saying?
That's
but
correct.
I'm going to definitely go with C Bird to get the win, and they'll take on John Curtis second round.
All right. I also am going with C.E. Bird. Now, next one. Liberty, 9 seed versus Southwood, 24. I got Liberty.
I agree. I gotta go with Liberty. They'll get by Southwood, and it's unbelievable. Southwood is kind of not what it used to be. Southwood was actually the true queens of prep basketball in Louisiana. If any program in the state, probably the program with the most state titles is Southwood. And, hopefully sooner or later they'll get back into prominence.
Mm-hmm.
They must be really, really young, but it's been kind of downtime for them. But, Southwood sooner or later will get back in the fold. But, like I said, that program there is something else. And for them to be 24, that's really kind of seasonable there more than anything else, because that is an unreal program in North Louisiana.
All right. The winner of that matchup will take on St. Mary's Dominican, who got a bye as the 8th seed. 5th seed, Ben Franklin also got a bye. They will take on either Mount Carmel or Northwood Shreve. I am going with Northwood Shreve to defeat Mount Carmel.
Well, Northwood Shreveport, they got a great chance of pulling off the victory. But I'm gonna go with my good friend Jamie Thamatis and Mount Carmel to get the victory in a tight one in the squeaker.
Okay, he's going with Mount Carmel. All right. As we move on down the list to the second half, no, not yet. We're 7 in the first half. Archbishop Chappelle versus Edna Carr. The winner takes on St. Thomas. I'm sorry, take on Scotlandville in the second round. Man, I don't know, VK. I do know, VK. I got Chappelle. Chappelle over Edna Carr.
I'm kind of surprised. I thought you was going to the. I thought you were going to go to the other way. You know what I'm saying?
This ain't
You,
Edna Carr
you,
from last year.
but you look at the matchup more than anything else. Uh, the pick screams Edna Carr. And I think you run to the smell on that one. I think it screams at the car because of the fact, yeah, Chappelle has had a great year. They have a great year, one of the best years in a while. Won 20 games, first time in a long time, and it's a good year for them and everything. But I think Edna Carr is going to be way too athletic. I think Edna Carr, it could be close early, but I think Edna Carr is going to pull away. I think the 20 seed is going to move on.
Okay, winner plays Scotlandville. Number 3 seed, St. Thomas More, got a bye. Number 14, Alexandria, taking on number 19, St. Scholastica. I think we got a tight ball game in this one, and I'm going with another upset. St. Scholastica defeats Alexandria.
I could agree with you on that, but I'm going to go with Alexandria. I think Alexandria will win.
They were the district champions. Alexandria were district champs.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Alexandria in a tight one. And the one that's gonna go against a very good team, and I wouldn't be surprised. St. Thomas More will probably have a chance to get to the state title game because this is a good St. Thomas More team that I've seen early in the season.
Most definitely. We move on. The 11th seed, Woodlawn Baton Rouge, taking on number 22, Riverdale. The winner of this matchup would take on number 6, Warren Easton. I got Woodlawn.
VK Jones guarantee, and I hate to do that. But it's definitely a guarantee. Woodlawn big over Riverdale, and it's not going to be close.
All right. Number 6, like I said, that winner of that matchup will play Warren Easton. Number 7, Huntington got a bye. They will take on the winner of number 10, Acadiana versus 23, West Jeff. I got Acadiana.
Well, Acadiana is the better team. Indeed, I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna go with the upset. Keith Haywood has been really getting his West Jeff program on the rise in the West Bank and everything else. And I really think, that experience from last year is going to help them this year. I think they're going to pull it off against Acadiana.
Oh, okay. I hear you, brother. I hear you. All right. And then Karen Crow, 15 seed, taking on McMain, the 18 seed. This may be another tight matchup. I'm going with McMain. I got McMain defeating Karen Crow.
Guess what? I think we're on the same page on this one. I like McMain in this one too. I think McMain has done much, much better this year. And I think they're gonna go into Karen Crow, and I think they're gonna pull off this big one.
All right. I'm glad we're on the same page on that one, brother. I'm glad. We're gonna go to Division 2 Select. And here we go. My screen went away. Hold on. Let me bring back my screen. Hold on. It went away. I don't know why, but I'm about to bring it back.
I think
here we go.
I think some of the people is hacking you right now. People is hacking you.
They can do whatever they want. We ain't going nowhere. All right, here we go. Come on, screen. There it is. All right, I think the favorites in Division 2 right here. Number 1, Lafayette Kristen. They, of course, got to buy number 1 seed. Here we go. Number 16, Edie White, taking on number 17, Douglas at Edie White on Thursday. Who you got, VK?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Edie White, it's a very good program indeed. It's going to be a tight one against Frederick Douglass, but I got Edie White winning that ball game.
Edie White was crying and fighting for a higher seed today, saying they should have been 14. They didn't get it. They're playing Douglas, coached by Harold Nunnery. I think Douglas gets the win against Edie White, and they will go to Lafayette Christian Academy. Right after that, I got Douglas. Moving on, number 9, Bunkie taking on number 24, David Thibodeau. I'm going with Bunkie.
I agree with you. I'm going with Bonky as well, and it should be an interesting matchup when they go against Archbishop Hannon in the second round. Hannon's having a really good breakout season for them.
Definitely. Number 5, Northside. They got a bye. They will take on the winner of number 12, Bolton, and number 21, Washington Marion. I got the Charging Indians, Washington Marion, upset.
Guess what? I'm gonna do a solid for you. I'm gonna do a solid for you, and also for your people in Lake Charles, Louisiana. I'm gonna go with Washington Marion for the upset as well.
There we go. There we go. Moving on down. 13, Turlings Catholic taking on number 20, Haynes Academy. The winner will go take on number 4, Peabody. I think there's another upset brewing. I think another upset is brewing. I think Coach Bates and Haynes will get the win Wednesday night in Lafayette over Turlings Catholic. I have a strong feeling. I got Haynes.
It's gonna be a tough game. That's gonna be a tough game. I think Coach Everette Bates has done a great job with this Haynes program in just his first year, and it's amazing what they have done. It's a hard pick. It's really a hard pick because Coach Bates and I go way back. I love him to death, and I want him to get this. Turlins is a consistent program. Coach Bates, but don't let me down, man. I'm going with Haynes. Don't let me down.
Winner play number
Please.
4, Peabody. Number 3, St. Louis Catholic gets a bye. They will await the winner of Carver and BTW Shreveport. I got Carver.
I agree. I go with Carver as well. They've been very, very competitive all year long. And, their hard work is starting to pay off. And it's something else now. The boys program now trickle into the girls basketball program. We're just showing the all-around good athletics going on at George Washington Carver. So I'm going with Carver over Booker T. Washington Shreveport. I think a certain person don't want to hear that. And that's Mr. Rashard Johnson. Shout out to you, my friend. We got to have him on the podcast. He has this thing called, I think the Latitude Experiment, I think it's called.
Mm-hmm.
The Latitude Experience. And he used to work at a TV station out in Shreveport, covering all kind of North Louisiana stuff. Now he's doing his own thing, like Josh Preston and them is doing, but in more of the North Louisiana sector.
Cool.
So he's real good. People will have him on soon, but that's one of his area schools he goes and covers. So he talks a lot about that North, but but not this one. But I'm going with Carver.
All right. So number 11, Kenner Discovery taking on number 22, Madison Prep, Thursday at East Jefferson High School. I got Kenner Discovery over Madison Prep.
Madison Prep usually a really good athletic team. They must be really young this year. Kenner Discovery has been really making waves this year, so I like Kenner Discovery in this matchup.
Okay. Number 6, De La Salle awaits the winner of that matchup. Number 7, Buckeye awaits the winner of number 10, John Kennedy, versus number 23, St. Michael, the Archangel.
Yes, Archangel.
Archangel, yes. I kind of like this side of the bracket Kennedy is in. I'm not going to lie. I kind of like this side of the bracket. I think this side of the bracket fares well for Kennedy, especially for the quarterfinals. I got a good feeling about this. I do. I got Kennedy defeating St. Michael. Big. Coach Scott, don't have our team ready to play.
I think Kennedy's been going through the ups and downs, but it's so fortunate that they're number 10. And I think Kennedy will get it done. It'll be closer than the experts think, but I think Kennedy gets it done against St. Michael.
All right. Number 15, Booker T. Washington versus number 18, Cabrini. Is this the old Cabrini that shows up or this new type of Cabrini? But I'm going to go with Cabrini with the upset of Booker T. Washington.
Gotta go with Booker T, man. Booker T. Washington, very, very talented team. They got some big victories against Kennedy, against a couple of good teams and everything. I like what Booker T is bringing. I think it's going to be very close against Cabrini, but I think Booker T will pull it off.
Okay. He got Booker T pulling it off. All right. Now, trying to get to my screen again. You keep saying people are hacking me.
I'm telling you, man, you stirred off some people on that comment you made earlier. I'm telling you, they don't like that.
I don't care what they like.
You gotta tread. I'm just saying, you gotta tread lightly, my friend. You gotta tread lightly sometimes, because you know how the internet is. They got these warriors. They're so-called keyboard warriors.
Keyboard warriors, huh?
Yeah. They come out there trying to offend you, start fights and all this other crap. That's what they do.
Yes, indeed. All right, guys. Here we go. Here we go.
I know you're gonna have a lot to say. I know you're gonna have a lot to say on Wednesday night about the halftime show and all that stuff and the complaints. So I know you're gonna have a lot to say about that. Like I said, keyboard warriors.
Anyway, Division 3 select Newman's the number 1 seed. Their weight St. Charles against North Lake Christian. I got St. Charles.
I agree with you. I like what St. Charles has done, and I think what they're doing, having a nice year. I think it's gonna be them and Newman for the rematch.
All right. Glamora versus North Caddo. I got Glamora.
I have Glamora as well. I think Glamora's a way better team than North Caddo. So Glamora will move on.
ULAB 8 seed awaits the winner of that matchup. Number 5, Parkview Baptist gets a bye. They await the matchup of Metairie Park Country Day, the 12 seed, versus Ursuline. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a tough one, bro. It's a tough one. I got Country Day close.
I got Country Day and not even close.
Ooh.
I'm saying that because the assistant coaches, two of the assistant coaches, and one of them, Andrea Williams, was the former head coach at Ursuline. They're going to want blood. It's not close. It's not close.
Ooh.
And the reason why I'm saying that, and I'm going to say this and move on, what Andrea Williams done at Ursuline was the most amazing thing ever to happen after school. They didn't even get close to a state championship when Jamie Thamatis played. And Jamie Thamatis used to average over 37 points a game. The furthest they got was quarters. She went to Ursuline, turned around the program, and you know who else was on that staff?
Yeah, Candace.
Candace was on that
Candace on the
staff,
staff.
and then
Yes.
and then there was the girl they called Big Country. They used to play at John Mack and Tulane.
Yes. Yeah. I can't think of her name, but I know you're
They
talking about. Yes.
yeah. See, I'm so wrong, but I know the name. But she is unbelievable. She's cool as hell. But at the same time, they won 3 straight states, and they pulled the rug under them and got rid of the staff.
Wow.
And to me, and I still say this day, Ursuline are some idiots for that. I'm gonna say that, and I'm gonna move on. But I don't think this game is close. I think Coach Andrea really wants this thing bad.
All right. Number 13, St. Mary's taking on Capital. Winner will play St. Thomas Aquinas. I got St. Mary.
Aquinas.
Aquinas. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I
Yes.
apologize. I have St. Mary's with the win. Close.
I agree. I'm gonna go with St. Mary's. It's gonna be a really close game. St. Mary's getting back on the rise as a program and stuff like that. Shout out to them. And they're really trying to get things back on the rise. Keith Haywood set the tone over there and everything. And hopefully St. Mary's they're trying to get back in the fold. So I like the Cougars getting it done. Going to move on in the second round.
All right. Homer Christian, the 3 seed, gets a bye. They'll wait Pope John Paul II and Calvary Baptist. I have Calvary Baptist coming down and getting the win.
I agree with you. I think the defending state champs are going to come in there and they're state champs until they lose. So I think Calvary Baptist and the head coach, former quarterback, trying to think, Stan the Man Humphreys, the head coach over at Calvary Baptist, and he's already won 2 state titles, trying to go for a third. So I really think that they'll get it done, defending their title for the first round.
Number 11, Dunham takes on 22, Morris Jefferson Dunham.
No doubt, Dunham.
Yeah.
No doubt. Good year for Morris Jeff. Good year. Good for them.
Yeah.
Good year for them. No
Winner
doubt.
takes on number 6, Episcopal. Number 7, Glen Oaks with the bye. They will take on the winner of Academy of Sacred Heart out here in New Orleans, which are the 10 seed. They take on number 23, Beekman Charter. Sacred Heart with the win. Watch out for Sacred Heart in this group right here. Watch out.
And check this out.
Champions too.
And this is a breakout year for Sacred Heart. How many times you can say Sacred Heart in basketball? They're known for a powerhouse in volleyball, but they must have some talent and some good coaching for them to be a 10 seed. So they're going to be interesting, but also for Glen Oaks. Welcome back to the fold for Glen Oaks.
Definitely.
That girls' program was good back then, too.
Yes, it was.
So they was really good back then, and they're back. So I'm really happy to see, it's good. It's good for Sacred Heart to be their first time, maybe ever, or first time in I don't know how long that the girls program has won a district title, and because they used to get blasted back in the day, but now they are district champs. And then on top of that, Glen Oaks, I'm real happy that they're back. They're back in the fold. Now you got to see if the boys program can get back into it, but it's good for the girls that they're back in the postseason and in a nice seed.
15 Loyola Prep takes on 18 Ascension Episcopal. The winner takes on number 2 Holy Savior Menard.
Yes.
Loyola Prep were actually district champions of their district. But I think this will be a tough game, a close game. But I'm going to go with Loyola Prep for the win.
Well, Rashard Johnson, you ought to be happy. I'm going to agree with my co-host, Loyola Prep.
All right. Smart man. All right.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I try my best to just make sure we're on the same page. We don't disagree or well.
Oh, no, you do, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at you. Yeah. I ain't mad at you, bro.
Yeah, then people don't want to see that's the problem with the audience. They don't want to see the love fest. They want to see us beefing. That's all they want. It's their first take, man. We ain't about to have no heart attacks on this show.
All right, Division 4, right quick, man. Let's go through Division 4.
Yes, sir.
Get to 5, then get to the non-select. Number 1 Southern Lab got a bye. They're gonna take on the winner between number 16 Covenant Christian and number 17 St. John. I'm gonna roll with Covenant Christian.
Gotta agree with you on that. I think Covenant Christian will get it done in a close one against St. John of Plaquemine.
All right. Number 9, Sacred Heart versus number 24, Lincoln Prep. I think district champion Sacred Heart gets the job done over Lincoln Prep. Lincoln Prep is in the playoffs with only 3 wins, 3-21. This might be pretty bad.
Yeah, this is probably going to be the most beatable, more lopsided game in the playoffs. Sacred Heart, and it's the Sacred Heart, I think, in North Louisiana. So this is not going to be close.
They winner that game takes on number 8 Delta Charter. Number 5 Central Catholic gets a bye. They would take on either number 12 Luis McGahee or 21 Catholic Point Coupe.
Coupe.
Coupe, yes, yeah. Coupe. Yes, I'm going with Louis McGahee. 12 seed.
Well, it's Louis McGee. So McGee out of the New Orleans area. What is this going on here? I, I- this is unheard of. Sacred Heart of New Orleans, district champs, a 10 seed. Now Louise McGee, another all-girl school, which the tuition is super high. They made the playoffs in girls basketball.
Mm-hmm.
They must be starting to get some talent, man. That's amazing to see that
Yeah.
McGee makes the playoffs, and I think they get it done against Catholic Capi in the close one. Wow, that's just amazing to find out and see.
Number 13, St. Edmund versus number 20, Slaughter Community. I got St. Edmund.
I got Slaughter to pull off the upset over St. Edmund. Should be a
Ooh.
close one. I got Slaughter the 20 seed, get it done.
All right. Winner of that game takes on Washita Christian. Number 3, Highland Baptist. They get a bye. They will take on the winner of 14, Westminster Christian versus 19, River Oaks. I have Westminster Christian with the win.
I agree with you on that. Westminster Christian will get by River Oaks.
Cool. Number 11, Ascension Catholic versus 22, Central Private. Um, I'm going Ascension Catholic big.
I agree. I think Ascension Catholic is a way better team than Central Private, so I think Ascension will get it done.
They will take the winner of that game takes on number 6, Hamilton Christian. Number 7, Cedar Creek gets a bye. They will take on either number 10, Hanson Memorial, or 23, Glenbrook. I got Hanson Memorial.
I agree with you on that. I think Hanson Memorial is the better team than Glenbrook. I think they'll get it done.
All right. Number 15, District Champions with an 8-14 record, Riverside, taking on number 18, Vermilion Catholic. Games at Riverside, but it's gonna be a close one. I'm gonna go with my heart on this one. Vermilion Catholic comes down and beats Riverside.
Ding, 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 ding. Yep. I'm going with Vermilion Catholic as well. Riverside is talented, but they've been through a lot of struggles this year. So, but I think things are gonna really catch up with them. Vermilion Catholic in a close one.
All right. The winner of that game will take on Northwood Lena. All right. As I get back to my screen and get the other screen back up and running, so we get to the next screen. We're
That's
gonna go
not.
to Division 5.
Oh, I
And
forgot.
then we get Division
So that
5.
I forgot. I forgot the ball's five. That's right. The other sports are going to be kind of five divisions, right? That's right.
Yeah, basketball got 5 divisions.
Yeah. Because of the class B and C
That's right.
stuff.
That's right.
Yeah.
So in this one, it's only 10 teams. So number 1, Oak Hill, bye. They will take on number 8, Family Christian, or number 9, Northside Christian. I'm gonna go with Family Community. I'm sorry, Family Community.
I agree. Family community. The
All
close
right,
one.
good. Plainview, number 5 and 4, Claiborne Christian. They both got a bye to the second round. We'll talk about them next time. J.S. Clark Leadership Academy, bye. They will take on number 6, Avoyos Public Charter in the second round.
Big ups
And
to Joseph S. Clark out in New Orleans.
yes,
The girls team, the boys team a couple years ago got to I believe, the top 28 in the semis last year, in a couple years ago. Now the girls are 3 seeds. So big ups to them, and especially of what they're doing this year.
all right. Number 7, St. Joseph Clarksville, taking on number 10, Christ Episcopal School. I'm gonna go with St. Joseph's.
I'm gonna go to St. Joseph's as well.
All right.
I don't
And
want. I don't want to go against. I don't want to go with a school that says Christ. I don't want to go against that. The same time. I was gonna
They
say
both Catholic
Georgia.
schools.
They both Catholic school. Okay, okay.
You
Can't
all
go
right.
wrong.
You all
Can't go
right.
wrong.
And number two, Family Christian with the bye. All right. So we are done with the select. We are about to move to non-select Division One. And I'll let my screen load up again. Since they want to be acting funny with me today. I don't know why, but hey, we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. Still loading, ZK. Still loading. I'm looking at it. It's
uh,
loading. It's loading.
it's
I want
loading over
everybody to
there.
see the brackets. I want everybody to see the brackets. That's what I want. I don't want to just go through it and y'all don't see it. I want the world, our viewers, our
Of
viewing
course,
audience to see it.
of course, and
And
then
right.
I tell you, like I said, we sometimes we get hacked. Sometimes we talked about a certain subject about a week ago, and all of a sudden they almost shut us down. What was it? Was it that or when we had Alfred Williams? I thought we were almost about to get shut down because you mentioned a family member, and all of a sudden, like what the?
Here we go. Girls, Division One, non-select.
Don't
Walker.
don't see nothing on the screen.
It's coming. I promise you, it's coming. It's coming.
All right.
All right. There it is. I told you it's coming. It's
Yay!
coming. Walker out of Baton Rouge, number one seed in Division One select. They will take on the winner out of number 16, Sulphur, and number 17, Benton. Well, I think it's a tough one, but I'm gonna go with Sulphur. I think Sulphur beats the boys from Caddo Paris. I'm gonna go Sulphur.
The girls from Santa Cat Patch, but hey,
I said boys. That's what I meant. I
yes,
meant
you
girls. You know
did.
what I meant. You know what I meant.
Hey, big ups to you, man. I know you don't have a disdain too much for Sulphur High, but big ups for picking them. I'm gonna go with the same thing. I'm gonna go with
Same thing.
Sulphur getting the win over Benton. Close game.
All right. Now, give me a second because something's not right with my phone. I'm looking at other stuff. I don't see it. There you go. Okay, here we go. I'm back. I got it. All right. Here we go. Number 9, Mandeville versus number 24, North Shore. This is a district rematch. But I'm gonna ride with Mandeville.
I agree with you, but I think that's gonna be closer than the experts think. It's always hard to beat an opponent twice. But I think Mandeville wins, but they're gonna have to pull away. They'll pull away in the fourth and one.
Okay. We got, let me see right here. Number 8, Chalmette taking on number 25, Ruston. I am going with Chalmette. District champs, Chalmette.
Okay. Let me see if if I'm right on this one, and
Probably
it's
not, but that's
not.
okay.
I'm probably okay. 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 All right. Now I'm definitely gonna looking at this is gonna be interesting, but I think Shaman's the better team. I think Shaman will get it done, and head coached by one of the best girls, really to me, the best girl that ever played girls high school basketball in Louisiana, Chandra Johnson. So she has been doing a very good job at Chalmette. She's been there. This is actually her second stint because she was there before years ago, and then she left to be an assistant. I think she was at a couple colleges, including Tulane, and then she came back to be the head coach at Chalmette.
The best girls high school player you ever saw play.
Yes, you got to
Okay.
think. You got to think. Her 5-year career. I know you're gonna say. I know you're gonna say. What's the name out of Baton Rouge? I know, but Chandra Johnson in her 5-year career, not 5-year career,
Mm-hmm.
35 points a game, 35 to 37 points a game, her average.
Okay.
And senior year, she won her state championship. So she was that good.
I appreciate it. I never saw her play, so I'm not able to
See,
speak on this.
see, I already know who you gonna say.
Boy, I am never going against Simone Augustus ever.
I knew it. See, I seen Simone too, and Simone is really good. She is awesome, but at the same time, like she had so much of an advantage. It's crazy, but still, she was a great athlete in itself. But for what Chandra did at St. Mary's Academy was just unreal. And for her, we talking about games when Chandra had 50, 55,
Mm-hmm.
47, and she was getting that on the regular sometimes. And it's amazing. She would average 35 to 37 in 5 years.
Pretty good.
So,
Pretty
yeah.
good. All right. Defending state champions. Number 5, Ponchatoula. Taking on number 28, Central Lafourche. The Green Wave are rolling in this one, bro.
I agree with you. The Green Wave, they're really rolling. I'm surprised they have more of they have a 5 seed. I thought they would get a 4 because they really played probably the toughest schedule in the state, and they got some huge wins on their schedule. So they're very battle tested. And these guys, now these girls here, I would not be surprised. They might get back to the state title game and defend their championship. This is how good Ponchatoula is. They were young, they had to deal with a lot of growing pains earlier, but now they're starting to get on a roll, and this is a very good time how they're playing right now.
Just got a big win over John Curtis. So, and John Curtis, one of the best teams in the state. So, Ponchatoula looking to make another statement. Number 12, Thibodeau versus number 21, Southside. Watch out for Southside, but not this first round matchup. I got Thibodeau. I think Southside next year makes some more noise, but I got Thibodeau.
The South Side, the South
Southside,
Side.
Southside.
The Lady Sharks,
Yes.
they, this is very unbelievable what they have done athletics wise all around. And Southside is going to be a name to come for years and years to come, especially out there Lafayette area.
Yeah.
But I got Thibodeau getting it done as well.
All right. Watch out for this team here. This is a dangerous team. Number 13, Destrehan versus 20 Airline. This River Parish district was very, very tough between Destrehan, Thibodeau, and East St. John. East St. John came out as district champions, but these three teams are dangerous. Destrehan's going to beat Airline. And going to take on number 4, Zachary, in the second round.
That is going to be a great
It'll be
matchup.
a good one.
I like Destrehan in a close one against Airline, but I think it's going to be something else when they play against Zachary. And big ups to that district. It got much better this year, and for Destrehan to come out as a 13, and you got Destrehan 13, Thibodeau 12, and now you got East St. John as 11 as district champs. But it's a strong district, but I
Yep.
think Destrehan get it done.
All right. Number 3, Bar Girls. Bar gets a bye. Very shocking, but hey, 26-4 record, man. District champions. That's pretty good. They're going to take on the winner of number 14, Dutchtown, and number 19, Harton. Hey, bro, you got a 21-11 Dutchtown, a 23-10 Harton. I think this is about to be a showdown in Gonzales, Louisiana, but I think Dutchtown pulls it off in a close one in the fourth quarter.
Probably gonna be the best game in the first round, the best game out of all the games in the first round. So I really think that's gonna be a close one. I agree. I gotta go with Dutchtown, the Lady Griffins.
All right.
They'll get it done and they'll take on. And did you ever expect a Barb girls team to be that good, Jared? I don't know.
Never, never.
Hmm.
Lake Charles representing. All right. Number 11, East St. John, district champs versus number 22, Salmon. I got East St. John.
East St. John, I think they'll get it done. Salmon will be ready to play and everything else. And big ups to East St. John. Welcome back. Welcome back to the fold, man. Welcome back. We have to understand East St. John was a hell of a program back in the day under former head coach Troy Torgano, Troy Gorodano, yeah, Troy Gorodano. He was a very good head coach. Rest in peace to him. He passed years a long. It's been a long time since he passed. It was in a car accident and everything, but he was the winningest coach in East St. John women's history, and he led East St. John to deep runs. I think in one year they got to the state championship game, but lost to John Everett. And I tell you, he has did some wonders at that school. But it's been a while since they got back in the postseason, got back and winning district championships. And for them to do it after all these years, it's big for the Laplace community and the Reserve community.
Number 6, another good team, Denham Springs. Only 3 losses in the year. One was to Walker, who are the district champions, number 1 seed. Denham Springs taking on number 27, Slidell, Denham Springs.
Not even close. Denham Springs, and I think that shows that district in itself is probably the toughest district going into the playoffs.
Definitely. Also in that district, number 10. Oh, I skipped over one. My bad. Let's go
You
back
know.
up one. Number 7, Natchitoches Central, taking on number 26, Live Oak. I got Natchitoches Central.
I got negative Central, but it's gonna be close. Don't be surprised negative Central will have to pull away because Live Oak is in that same district with Denham Springs and also that top seed Walker.
Yeah, you're
So
right.
they're gonna
You're
be
right.
battle tested. So
Okay.
don't be surprised. Live Oak is gonna give negative Central a lot of help.
Number 10, St. Amant, taking on number 23, New Iberia. I know our good friend Tiffany is watching, but Tiff, St. Amant, St. Amant puts the beat down on New Iberia.
He said the beat that. He didn't say it's gonna be close.
Beat down. Sorry.
Beat it down. Well, I'm not gonna say that, Tiffany. I'm gonna give some respect to your team a little bit. They didn't have a nice year and everything else, but I think they'll lose in a close one. But I think Santa Monica gonna pull that thing away in the fourth quarter. But big ups to the girls team. But we got to see what your boys team do. We'll talk about them next week in the parents, because
Yeah, when the parents come out, we talk about that New Iberia team.
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
oh yeah, we didn't already have choice words about them. You know what I'm saying? The girls, big ups. I mean, nobody expect them to have the year they had. Good year, but I'm giving y'all a little respect. Y'all gonna keep it close, but I think Santa Monica pulls away.
All right. And number 2, Parkway awaits the winner of number 15, Neville, number 18, Hornville. I'm rocking with the purple and gold on this one, not the black and gold. The purple and gold going up north and getting the win at Neville. Hornville.
You wish you was a Honville Tiger, yeah, but you went. I know some of your folks is from there. It's all good.
I am an honorary Hornville Tiger.
No, you're a
The
Honville Tiger at
freaking
heart.
whole school knew me, man. The '01 class, the '02 class, they all knew me, bruh. You know
What
what I'm
what
saying?
what what,
Honorary.
Ja- what James Bouye at? You know what I'm saying? Do Honville claim this man? I know Honville claims his people. But Duhanville claims this man. Now I'm gonna say this: Hineville does claim this man because of the fact of the matter is, anytime you talk about your family, especially your grandmother and everything else, cousins, yeah, they claim it. I'm gonna give you benefit of the doubt on that. I
Definitely.
do want to go one of these years to the cruel law. I want you to be a tour guide of that thing, of that particular Saturday.
Okay.
It ain't gonna be this year because I gotta go do a baseball game, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
But if I ain't got nothing scheduled, and I'm in town. This will probably be one of the few times I will skip out on Nine Top just to see how the culture is out there in River Parish for law. I just want to check it out. And
Gotcha.
and no, I'm not going to mess with you know who. I'll say hey and whatever. But I'm gonna respect her space.
Who you picking to win, man?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Tigers of Hanville. The battle of the Tigers, the Tigers of the purple and gold out of Boutique, Louisiana, representing the whole Hanville. So Hanville wins. They'll move on.
I'm in the whole Hornville. I see where you going with that.
Uh-huh. Hey, you represent, man. That's what you do.
I said you trying to go with that. All right, here we go. Division 2. All right.
Mm-hmm.
With my picture to load back up. It's coming. All right. It's coming, bro. There it is. All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. I think this is pretty competitive Division 2 non-select. I'm sorry. Wassman. We know about Wassman. Number 1 seed. They got the bye. Number 16, Lakeshore. Number 17, Abbeville. The winner will face them. I'm gonna go. And look, they both district champions, Lakeshore and Abbeville.
Mm-hmm.
Both district champions playing each other in the first round. Man, I'm just gonna flip a coin and pick Lakeshore because this is a good toss. This might.
Yeah, this is gonna be a tight one. This is gonna be a tight
Yeah.
one here. But I'm gonna go with Abbeville. I think Abbeville will win it in the squeaker.
All right. Abbeville and Lakeshore. North Shore game. Number 9, Church Point versus number 24, Rain. This is funny because this happened in football. Freaking rivals. 2 neighboring cities. They had a first round game in the playoff of football. And here we are. The girls got a first round game. But I'm going to stay with Church Point on this one.
I gotta agree. I'm gonna go with Church Point. I think they're a way better team than Rain on this one.
All right. We going up north to Bastrop, Louisiana, in the Monroe area. Number 8, Bastrop, taking on number 25, Menden from the Shreveport area. I'm going with the Bastrop Rams.
Should be that shouldn't be a close game.
I
This
don't
one,
think so.
Bastrop. I think Bastrop they're a very good women's team, and I think they're gonna go forward. I think Bastrop wins.
All right. To me, the team to look out for the most, number 5, and they've won titles in these past few years. I said titles with an S. That's the LaGrange Gators. Taking on number 28, Pearl River. LaGrange Gators girls big.
Lagrange. Another. I'll tell you one thing, man. In girls basketball this year, I have noticed looks like the whole Lake Charles is representing this year. You name
337
it,
LC, stand up.
they're in there this year, man. I'm going with Lagrange over Pearl River. Pearl River nice year for them, but yeah, Lagrange Gators, man, and I think that is the only sport that's really kind of holding it down in Lagrange athletics because you haven't really heard anything with boys basketball and football. And football back in the day, it was a good program. I don't know what's going on over there, but still, that's big for Lagrange.
Gotcha. Definitely. All right. Now, number 12, Bro Bridge taking on number 21, Leesville. Bro Bridge, the district champion. But I think this is another close one. But I'm going to go with the Bro Bridge Tigers.
Gotta agree with you on that. I think Bro Bridge is the better team. I think they'll pull away and get it done over Leesville.
All right. Number 13, Carroll versus Kaplan. I'm gonna go with the upset. Kaplan, the 20 seed, comes down to Carroll and gets the win.
And it's hard to go against an athletic squad like Carroll, bro.
I
This is
understand.
hard. It's hard, and I'm not going against them now. I'm going with Carroll to pull it off in a close one against Kaplan.
Okay, he's going with Carroll. Number 4, South Beauregard. Bye. Number 3, Bruley with the bye. Bruley would take on 14 Franklin Parish or 19 Northwest. I'm going with Franklin Parish.
I agree. I'm gonna go with Franklin Parish as well.
All right. Plaquemine, number 11, takes on number 22, Jennings. Plaquemine, big.
Oh man, Lady Green Devils, and the Lady Dogs. Hmm. I'm gonna go with Blackman. I would love to go with the Lady Dogs because I kind of like the moniker of it, the Dogs from Jennings. So, but I'm gonna go with Blackman.
Number 6, North Vermilion, taking on number 27, Livonia. North Vermilion, big.
Yep, that's North Vermilion. I think big also as well over Livonia.
Number 7, West Feliciana against number 26, Beauchene. West Feliciana, big.
Mm. Yeah, West Feliciana. Yeah. For the next matchup.
District champions, Iota, taking on number 23, Loranger. I got Iota.
Uh, should be Laranger, but it's how it's pronounced Laranger, but it's okay. I owed a big.
And now, Ellender, 15 versus Assumption. Number 2, Albany awaits them. Um,
Smell like a rematch right here.
it might be. It might be a rematch. Be honest with you. I think it's close. I think it's close. Somebody throwing up a game-winning 3 in the last 2 seconds.
Yep.
But I'm gonna roll with Ellender.
I agree. I'm gonna roll with Ellender too. I think they're a young team that's trying to really get back into things. A very good, consistent program. I like Ellender in this one.
All right, good. Glad you like Ellender. Glad we're on the same page with that one.
Mhm.
All right, get my screen back up. We go to Division 3, non-select. Rose Pine, number 1, bye. They will take on number 16, Mansfield, or number 17, Patterson. Um, Patterson were district champions, but I think they're going home. I got Mansfield.
I'm gonna go with Patterson. I think Patterson will pull it
Ooh,
off in a close one against Mainsfield.
okay. Number 9, Pine versus Port Barry. Um, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Pine in a close one.
I agree with that. I think it's gonna be close, and Pine's gonna just pull it out. Free throws will help him win it.
All right. West St. Mary, 8 seed, district champions, taking on number 25, Kinder. I got West St. Mary.
West St. Mary, it's not gonna even be close.
I think this might be a rematch too. Not too sure. I could be wrong. But number 5, Union Parish versus 28, Red River, Union Parish.
I agree. Union Parish. We'll move on.
St. Helena, 12 seed, taking on 21, Manny, St. Helena.
St. Helena, I think that'll be too much against man. I think St. Helena wins.
All right. 13, West Lake, taking on number 20, St. James. Upset, 20 seed, St. James over Westlake.
Same here. St. James, battle tested. Played a lot of tough opponents, and I think they're gonna come up big against Westlake. The St. James Wildcats, Lady Wildcats move on.
That's one Lake Charles area school that we did not pick. Westlake.
Mm.
Number 4, French Settlement awaits the winner of that matchup. Number 3, Springfield. They get a bye. They'll await the winner of number 14, Port Allen versus number 19, Richwood. I'm going Port Allen.
I gotta agree with you on that. You know what I'm saying? Richwood. but I like Port Allen. It's gonna be a close game. They'll pull it out.
All right. Number 11, Winfield versus number 22, Marksville. I got Winfield.
Winfield as well. I agree with you on that
All right. Number 6, Sterlington versus number 27, Jenna. I got Sterlington.
one. I got Sterlington 2 over Gina. Gina will get it done.
Avoyles, number 7 versus number 26, Caldwell Parish. I got Avoyles.
Big ups going to George Peppers and the school he used to work with of Boyles. Girls program has been really consistent, so I like the Boyles girls getting it done.
Number 10, Bogalusa hosted number 23, Madison. Upset. 23 Madison comes to Bogalusa and gets the win.
Okay, all right. You really gonna underestimate Buccaneers? All right, I'm gonna go with those.
I ain't underestimating. I'm just making a pick.
I know you're making a pick, but it sounds like you underestimated them.
Not at all.
I'm gonna take the Lady Jacks big over Madison.
We say big. All right.
Big
Bogalusa, a 10 and 9 team, 10th seed. All right.
breakout game.
Okay.
That's all I can say.
All right. Madison, 13 and 12. All right. Ain't no underestimating, just picking. But anyway.
I know you just picking. I know.
All right. 15, Doyle versus number 18, Bill Platt. Number 2, defending state champs, Amit. Waits the winner of that game. I'm going to go Doyle, 15 seed, Doyle.
I think it'll be Doyle as well, but the winner of that game is going against a juggernaut, and they meet the defending state champs, and they're really good. And to me, probably the team to beat possibly to repeat as state champs.
I mean, they got a great shot in doing so. Great
And
shot.
and the youngest team in the state, the youngest team, one senior on their squad, one senior.
That's a talented bunch right there.
And really
Talented
good,
bunch.
and a real good coach in Renee Pierre. She has done a great job with the program. I called the one of the Sugar Bowl championships the girls won, and they really showed out against a very good St. Thomas More team. So when Coach told me all she had was one senior, I was like, "Good Lord!" And between them and Lafayette Christian, those are the two scariest teams, and actually three scariest between them, John Curtis, and Lafayette Christian, because all three of those teams only have one senior on each squad.
Woo-hoo. Man, yes indeed.
Mm-hmm.
All right, VK, we're going to Division 4 now.
Division 4.
Non-select. Number one seed, White Castle. They got a bye. District champions also. Number 1 seed, White Castle, 16 and 11. Power ranking 41.32. So you know they played some big time teams to be 16 and 11 and have the number 1 seed.
You said 16 and 11.
16 and 11. That's their record. And they're the 1 seed.
They must have played everybody.
Hell of a schedule.
I think you got to look at their schedule. They must have really played everybody in their mama on their schedule to get a 1 seed. And that's why that even regardless of the record, they're the 1. And the good thing is that they won their district. So I think their district is more tougher than it is, and plus they played a tough schedule.
I'm about to go through it right quick.
You go.
Say the team names of their schedule. I'm looking at it. I got it right here. East Ascension, Donaldsonville, Mandeville, Fontainebleau, ULAB, Livonia, Elton, Vanderbilt Catholic, Southside, St. Amant, Dutchtown, St. Amant again, Denham Springs, Laranger, Livonia, Donaldsonville, Walker, Bruley, Plaquemine. That's number playoff teams right here, man. Mm-hmm. Assumption, Zachary, and then their district after that, but you heard the teams I just named.
Yes.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Ooh. Yeah.
Big time.
That's why they're number 1 seed. Mm-hmm. But anyway, they await the winner of Franklin and Elton. I think it's a close matchup. I think Elton gets the job done.
That should be. It's going to be very close, but I think Franklin will get it done in a close game.
All right. Oakdale, 9 seed versus 24, Faraday. I am going to rock with Oakdale.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go the same. I think that's gonna. Not, I don't think it's gonna be close. I think Oakdale will win big.
Okay. District champions, the AC, Lake Arthur, taking on number 25, Grand Lake. I'm going with Lake Arthur.
Mm. I'm going up. I'm going to agree. Go with Lake Arthur as well.
All right. Number 5, Homer, taking on number 28, Welsh. I got Homer.
Welsh over Homer. Wait. You say you got Welsh over Homer or
No,
Homer
I
over
got
Welsh?
Homer over Welsh.
Okay. Homer.
Number 12, Maryville versus 21, Northeast. I'm going with the upset, 21, Northeast over Maryville.
Very good. I think I'm going to go the same way as well. I think Northeast will pull off the upset.
South Platte, baby, versus Del Cambre. Does South Plaquemines pull
Uh,
it off?
Delcom.
Yeah, that Delcom.
Yes.
South Plaquemines
Hmm.
versus Delcom. Um, I think this is another close one here. Very close, but I think South Plaquemines pulls it off. Close in the fourth quarter. South Plaque.
South Plaque has had a real good year. I think South Plaque will pull it off in a close one as well. I think they'll continue their very good season.
All right. Number 4, Arcadia awaits the winner of that matchup. Number 3, Oak Grove awaits the winner of number 14, Montgomery, and number 19, Kentwood. I got Montgomery.
I like the Lady Kangaroos in this matchup.
Ooh, he's going Kentwood.
I'm going with the Lady Roos
All
with
right.
the win.
Number 11, East Iberville, hosting 22, North Central. East Iberville. They got it.
East Iberville. I got East Iberville in this one as well. Should be they should pull away and win that one.
Okay. LaSalle taking on 27, Generate. LaSalle big.
Hmm. Agreed. I think LaSalle win it big.
District champs, East Beauregard. Number 7 taking on 26, Haynesville. I got East Beauregard.
East Beauregard over Haynesville. I got East Beauregard as well.
Oberlin, 10 seed, taking on Logan Sport. Oberlin, big.
Oberlin big. I agree. They should win that one.
Number 15, Delhi versus 18, Mangum. I got 15 seed Delhi with the win.
I think Magnum is going to pull that thing off. I really think they're going to pull it off. I think
All right.
Magnum over on Delhi.
Number 2, Lakeview awaits the winner. And we go to the last one, Division
Yeah.
5. Division 5 non-select. Last one. All right, here we go. Let me get my screen back up. There it is. Let's rock and roll. Fairview, 1 seed, bye. Number 16, Quitman versus Summerfield. It's a bunch of schools that we never heard before, but I had to do some research. I got Quitman.
uh, I'm gonna go with Summerfield. Summerfield
Okay.
on the tight one.
All right. Number 9, Evans versus number 24, Mount Herman. Evans, district champion. I'm gonna rock with Evans. I think Mount Herman will give them a hell of a game, though. But I'm gonna rock with Evans in a close one.
Uh, hmm. Yeah, I think this will be close. I think this will be close. I think Mark Harmon's gonna give them all the head, and the Evans family will get it done.
Number 8, Hicks versus district champ Celine. I got Hicks.
I got Hicks as well.
Number 5, Reeves taking on number 25, Celine. Celine are district champions, but I'm going with Reeves.
Wait. Reeves are going against Elizabeth.
Oh, my bad.
I think you got glasses for a reason.
Hey, it's funny. So Elizabeth, 28 seed, yeah, okay. I still got Reeves.
Yeah, yeah. What is these names? You got Evans, Hicks, now Reeves. Good Lord,
Hold on.
Reeves.
Here you go. Number 12, Bell City taking on 21, Simpson. Um, I'm gonna go with Bell City.
I think Simpson has some experience in this kind of stage. I'm gonna go with Simpson over
Okay.
Bell City.
All right.
But
That,
I'm not gonna make. We're not gonna make too much fun because these are the smaller schools. This is B and C combined.
that's correct.
So now you're gonna have the toughest of the tough going against each other in that small division, and we gonna have It's gonna look like it's gonna be an ultimate champion in the
Yes.
girls and the boys
The
in
boys
that
too.
division. Oh my
That's right.
goodness.
That's right. All right. Number 13, Western District Champions taking on 20, Pitkin. This gonna be a hell of a game. Pitkin with a 24-16 record, and Western 27-6. But I'm gonna rock with the district champions, the 13 seed Western over Pitkin.
I agree with that. I can go. I like Western over Picking.
Number 4, Midland awaits them. Number 3, Giveland Coleman awaits the winner of number 14, Holden, and number 19, Pleasant Hill. Holden are district champions, but I think the 19 seed gets it done. Pleasant Hill.
Pleasant Hill over Holden. I like Holden in this game.
He likes Holden.
Type
All
over.
right. District champs, 11 seed, Phoenix, taking on number 22, Castor. I am going with the 22 seed, Castor, to get the win.
Oh man, I didn't know you was a fan of the Acclaim. You know what I'm saying? I like
He got
Phoenix.
jokes.
I like Phoenix, man. Phoenix out there in Plaquemines and Point La Hash. I like Phoenix. Them girls gonna get it done.
All right, I got you.
I'm surprised you went against those. I'm surprised you went against one of our local teams, but it's okay.
Hey, man, I'm not biased during
I'm not.
basketball.
I'm not biased either, but Phoenix is usually a real good, consistent program on both sides, girls and boys basketball.
Okay. Number 6, 29-2, district champions, Florian, taking on number 27, Simsboro. I got Florian.
I'm more shocked that this team has a 6 seed instead of them being a top 4, with probably maybe one of the best records going into the tournament. I got Florian B.
Okay. 7, Anna Coco, district champions, taking on number 26, Starks, who are also a district champion, but I'm going with Anna Coco.
Good
Close.
job, good pick, and you pronounced it right. Anna Coco, Anna Coco B.
All right. Now I know about this school. Zwo.
Oh no, wrong.
I know I'm wrong.
Zawali.
I know I'm wrong. Zawali. Yes, I know I'm
Thank you.
wrong.
Oh my
Zawali.
God.
I'll
Trust
be like,
me.
Zwo, Zwo. No, it's
If you
Zawali.
if you would be a top 28 and some of them fans will hear you, or some people who cover Zawali,
Man, them country dudes,
they
them
gon'
country dudes, some Zawali.
they gonna let you have
Yeah. Oh man. Number number 10 Zawali versus number 23 Negreet. I got Zawali.
I got Zawali as well. Very good program over there.
Number 15 Hornbeck versus 18 Lacasine. Um,
The Cassian.
No, Lacazette.
No, it's Lacassian.
No, it's
Telling you.
Lacazette.
You sure it's Lacassin?
It's Lacazette. Yes,
Okay.
Lacazette.
All right.
Who I got? Oh, I got. Oh yeah, I forgot who I got. Hornbeck.
Mm-hmm.
I got Hornbeck.
I got Lacassian.
You got Lacazette.
It's Lacassian.
Okay, that's who you got.
Yeah.
All right, cool. No problem. All right, ladies and gents. Give me a second, VK, right quick. All right. All right, ladies and gents. Now we went through all Division 5 um for both. We went through Division 5, all 5 divisions for select and non-select. So for about the next 5 minutes, we're going to talk about this subject, all right, that's growing. So I'm not going to say the school name because I don't want nobody to get in trouble. So there's 2 schools for sure that I know, and I don't know who else. They're putting the city name on the front of their jerseys. Okay. I was at a game last week and I saw this happen. One of the teams had the city on the jerseys. And because they had the city on the jersey with another name, another phrase on top of it, the opposing team got to shoot 2 free throws and got the ball. There was no jump ball. But in my eyes, when I look at it, whatever high school you go to, be Hornville, Destrehan, Higgins, you represent that high school. You wear the high school uniforms to school. If you play football, you wear the high school you go to uniform. If it says Hornville across, you represent the school to me, not a city. Leave that city stuff, in my opinion, with the AAU stuff or colleges that represent a city like Houston University, okay, or UCF, which is Orlando. To me, for a high school, I wouldn't put a city in front of a jersey. Now, my Taekwondo school, we have shirts that say Boys ATA. That's who we represent. We're in Marrero. I'm not putting Marrero on that shirt. I mean, who knows? Like, how does somebody know Marrero is Boys ATA? No, nobody knows it. You represent the school, put the school on the front of the jersey. Don't put a city. Now, like I said earlier, VK disagrees with me, and he's about to tell you his side of the story, and I'm not going to interrupt because he didn't interrupt me. Thank you.
You're done, right? You're done?
I am done.
Okay.
You go ahead, VK.
Okay. All right. All right. The reason why I disagree with that is the fact of the matter is, and to me, there's a phrase that I always go with, and to me, it still stands in my heart to this day. Never forget where you come from. Never forget. And a lot of times, to me, and I understand what you're saying, Jared, about not putting the Marrero shirt for ATA, but to me, you should, because guess what? People need to know where you're from. People need to know, because plain and simple, they say New Orleans and everything, but some people sometimes say, "Oh, I'm from this area. I'm from that area," to understand that, hey, we don't come from here. We come from this area. And some people want to represent where they're from. Like, plain and simple, I don't think there's nothing wrong with what the schools did to represent, because the fact of the matter is some of them come from that community. Now, some of the schools, Yeah, they might come from different areas, but the school is built on the backs of that particular area and that particular city. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think, with the t-shirts and all that, that some of the schools have with the, for example, 3919 or this, then the third versus everybody, and that kind of thing. Or the River Parish versus everybody. That kind of thing. Because you're representing what the area you're from. Now, my takeaway from that is this. You look at West Monroe, Bastrop, all these other places that got one school, one in the area. And guess what? It represents the area and the city and the community. So I don't think there's nothing wrong with putting Marrero because guess what? That's where our community is. That's what the school represents. The school represents not just the school, but it represents where the school is originally from. They're representing that community that supports the school. Like there was a highlight I seen, one of Rashad's highlights, and that was a program in Southwood. They had New Jerseys saying the street name. So plain and
A street
simple,
name.
the street the name of the street where the school is, and they're doing that a lot. It's called representing the community. What is wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with it. That's what I'm telling you. If I make it big ever in life, if I make it big, you know what I'm going to say? I'm from New Orleans, VA, Marrero, Louisiana, because that's where I'm from. I'm never going to forget Marrero. Never. And that's not me. I know too many people forgot Marrero. And it ain't supposed to be like that. Most of our ancestors broke on the backs for us to be successful, especially from where we're from. And that's why they put them jerseys. I say they have no problem putting the street name or putting the area you're from because you're representing not just the school, you're representing the city and you're representing the community. That's what you're doing.
All right.
You're representing the community.
All right. Now my rebuttal to what you had to say. So you said 3119, 3119 Canal Street. Who does that represent?
Warren Easton.
That's the address, right?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
it represents Warren Easton. That's not saying nothing about New Orleans and nothing. It represents Warren Easton. You said something about community. Community as in what? Neighborhoods or alumni and people who are about to go to like certain schools?
Both.
Both. Okay. See, this is where I'm coming in at. All right. Because let's say Edna Carr, for instance. Everybody that goes to Edna Carr not from Algiers, bro. It's a charter school. Everybody can come to Edna Carr from wherever. The school is in Algiers. Yes, it is. The school is. But the kids that go there, they're not representing a city. Represent that school.
You're representing, yeah, you're right. You're representing the school, but also you're representing that community as well of
Oh,
the school. You're
of the
representing the
school,
community
correct.
of the
I'm
school.
a community member of Shaw High School. Am I right?
Yeah,
Okay. So community is fine, but it's not a city.
but your alma mater.
I'm out of Shaw. I'm community,
Yeah,
but we ain't
yeah,
representing
and
the
they
city.
and they
Hold on.
and they also.
Before you go,
Mhm.
let me go. Let me say this. I
Yeah.
said, yeah, it looks cool. I wouldn't do it because I look at it differently. But I did say this. I said I would prefer it on the warm-ups when you warming up. I would. Not the jerseys you playing in. I don't mind them selling it at their school. Shaw got long sleeve shirts now that says West Bank with the S being the Shaw logo. I have no problem with that.
Okay.
But when you on
You,
that court, that baseball field, track field, football field. My opinion, and me, and none against those who's doing it. Trust me, it's nothing against them. It's just my personal opinion, and this is VK personal opinion. We disagree, but we're not fussing. But I myself would not have that. I wouldn't. That's just me. Your turn.
I
Your rebuttal.
I
I'll
I, I
let you
just
end it.
yeah, I'm gonna end it like this, plain and simple. I get a little bit where you're coming from, but I'm sorry. You're still sending a message, especially to a lot of people across the state and across the world, of where you're from. It's not where you is sometimes it's not where you're from, was where you're at, but at the same time, you can't forget where you come from. And it ain't, and you're right. There's some schools that ain't gonna have kids from that area. I get it, but you're still representing the history of the school and where it's from originally. So you're representing the school, the city, community, and alumni. You are representing everything from there. I think there's no problem with that. I think this is great. They're doing that a little bit in college basketball. They're doing that in high school.
I
That's
just
great
said
because
certain college
that's
basketball
that this
got the city.
that but it's called history, and that's what it's about. And there's nothing wrong with revealing where you're from, because I'm telling you now, people gonna want to know how hard it took you to get where you need to be, and how hard it ain't just about it's about the uniqueness of where the school is from, but not just that, the uniqueness of a certain person that's from there, that father worked their behinds off, or hung, bled, and died for them to have the rights to go forward to be a productive citizen in this world. And sometimes people want to, sometimes people have their own life stories, and there's nothing wrong with what they're doing. And right now they're showing the school story in itself. For a school that says Marrero, you have to think they're in the heart of it, and that is, to me, the central school of Marrero. Not gonna say the name, but that is the only, not the only, but the true central high school representing that area. That's why, to me, they have the right to put that on there. Because the fact of the matter is, how here's the thing. Look, and let's think, Jared, let's be real. Which school has the biggest attendance in the state of Louisiana? That school.
That school does not have
Who
the
had
most, but it's up there. It's like top five. It's, it's
you
top
see what I'm
five.
saying? You see what I'm saying? They're top five or top three. And who also has the highest graduation rate each year? That school, one of the highest, top five or top three. And they graduate five to sometimes 800 graduates. So what it tells you, it's not just a central school, but it's almost the flagship school of that area.
The
And anytime you a flagship, you got to represent. I'm just saying, bro. No, I'm not trying to discount where you from. I'm not discounting where you
I didn't
from,
say you
Jared.
were. I didn't say you were.
But I'm just
Go
saying, you see what I'm talking about. Is the fact of the matter is, some other people gonna say, no, you're leaving out that school. You're leaving out. No, go look at the numbers, and you'll understand what I'm talking about. Because trust me, you be like, man, VK, you make a point. Like, yeah, it's holding on to being, it's been an up and down school, but at the same time they're making waves comparing to another school down the road that has their problems, and a lot of problems, and then some. Not your school, but that other school in the area.
that other
You know what
school,
I'm talking
the
about.
other school also has the right to put that city on their jersey, but I still would disagree with doing it on their jersey.
But I think it'll be different with them. You know what they would have to put on there? They can maybe put that Marrero moniker as well. They can have the right. But another idea they could put on there, They can put Westminster or Westwood. See, that'll be a good idea for them because that represents where the school is.
Yeah, but
Ah.
also like I said, you're not
Uh,
repping Westminster and Lincolnshire, okay? Because people come to Higgins from West Wego and Wagaman. Like I say,
but but
you representing the school.
you are representing the school.
You're not
But
representing a city. You're
but
not.
but where the school's located,
You're
you're
not representing
representing the
that
whole
still.
school.
You're not representing that.
You're representing
LW.
the whole area. That's what
No,
you're doing. Where the school is
no,
located.
nope, nope. And we're gonna end on that
Yeah.
note. Yeah.
Maybe it'd be better they do warm-ups and then say Westminster High or Westwood High.
Man,
Kind of
warm ups.
warm-ups. That's fine
Higgins
with
can
you.
get warm ups and say Morero. Higgins can do that. Like I said, Shaw got warm ups. The back of their warm ups, the tail end of the shirt, it says Morero. Not the jerseys. Not the jerseys. Hey,
Now,
I even mentioned to somebody. I said they can have their Landry or their Everette or their Higgins or their Shaw or their Bonneville, and in the back, Algiers, Marrero, Kenner on the back. I wouldn't mind that.
now
But
would you now
the
would you
whole
put it on
front,
your would you put it on your warm-ups at ATA if you guys ever make a championship? Like you ain't gotta put it on your sheiks, your what you call the things,
my Dobot.
your bot. You ain't have to put it on your dobot, but you can put it on your warm-up, your little warm-up jacket or whatever, something that you have, and you put ATA
So
of Valero.
my school patch had boys ATA New Orleans. New Orleans. We all in Marrero, okay?
I'm
They don't
surprised.
it when I tell people Marrero, they like, where that's at? Where that's at? So I'm like, I
But
put
but
New Orleans.
but you
New Orleans
gotta
area.
make I understand, but you gotta make them know where it is. That's what it is about. You gotta
Dude,
make them know.
this
You
whole
ain't gotta
state,
force it. I'm saying you ain't gotta
this
force
whole
it,
state
but you
knows
know
I'm in Marrero. The whole state. But when
the
we
whole
go
state
out,
itself. Okay,
yeah, but I'm saying when I go outside this state,
it's just like when you go on a vacation. You're right. It's just like when you go on vacation, and some people you might have to explain to them exactly where it is, but at the same time still be like New Orleans from the
look,
jump.
let me tell you the story. When I went to Memphis for the tournament, when I went up there,
Right.
Grandmaster MK Lee, our presiding Grandmaster, was there, and he asked me where am I from, and I told him I'm from West Wego, Louisiana. He said, "Where's your school?" I said, "Marrero." He goes, "Where is that?" I said, "It's a few minutes outside New Orleans," and he looking for it on his phone in the maps. He was looking for it, like where is that? So yeah, my patch says it. But like I said, I can have my boys ATA shirts and sell them to my school or give them to my people at my school, and it's gonna say boys ATA because that's who we represent, my school. I'm not gonna ever put a karate school without my name, my school name, and just put Marrero. We don't represent the city. We represent the school.
Okay. Okay. I understand. I respect your opinion on that. Okay. All right.
I respect yours too.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
we
So
just disagree, but
we
it's
just
cool.
disagree, and you not, and I'm glad y'all people watched. No, we wasn't at each other throats tonight. So thank you very much on that. And I'm like this, Jerry. If we ever get big, then we are. If we ever get bigger than that, then let's don't be ashamed and tell the people that we two homeboys, knowing each other for a minute, and we deep down from the West Bank of New Orleans. How
That's
about that?
right. That's right. Definitely. I have no
There you
problem
go.
with that.
West Wego to Marrero. Know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Or
Yes, sir.
Marrero to West Wego. Either way.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying? But it's just funny where you wind up at over on West Bank Expressway, then the green and white, and I wind up being on 2600 AP Turo Avenue in purple and gold. Now you could
Yeah.
have been there, but I completely understand. I respect your mom on what she talked to me about it and everything else, and I blame that on the whoever was there that night. But it is what it is. I move on from that. But still, if we ever get big, we're not gonna forget where we come from. But I understand when we go out of town, that's a different story.
Definitely. Most definitely. Well, everybody that tuned in, we thank y'all. We will be back here Wednesday, hopefully with some special guests, some girls, coaches. They ain't playing on Wednesday. We hope to have them right here. VK, any last words before we go?
Oh man, appreciate everybody joining us tonight. Go watch the Edgerrin James interview on YouTube, on the VK on the Vashawn Jones page. Go check it out. We got a link up on Facebook. Got a link up on Instagram. Check it out. We want to go viral, so please check it out. And why not just watch it, share it to everybody else, and check it out, man. But we're looking forward to getting back to you on Wednesday around 8 o'clock on Wednesday
Yes.
night. I should get back. I think they're gonna push the football game to Wednesday, I believe, but I should be back in time for the for our podcast. You know what I'm saying? Because
Cool.
they're talking bad weather on Thursday.
On
That's
Thursday?
why
Okay.
they was talking about maybe pushing the game up, but I'll find out hopefully tonight or tomorrow. But hey, also everybody be safe out there tomorrow in the West Bank. Big time parade. The crew of the Culinary Queens for their second year in a row. It's gonna be going down the Palco all the way down to Ames, going out to Johnny Jacobs Playground. The Johnny Jacobs Playground. But at the same time, man, be out there, be careful. I think they start rolling at 6 o'clock. I'm telling you now, it's gonna be fun. I gotta go. I might go out there. I'm gonna talk to you all off air about it, but be careful out there, people that's coming in the West Bank. Be careful. Have a great time, and let's don't cause no trouble out there tomorrow.
You heard it, man. We'll be back here on Wednesday. That's VK Jones. I'm JB, your sports guy. Till then, y'all take care.